Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello class, welcome to English course with me, Miss Risalatul Aulia. How are you today?
Good morning, Miss. I am fine. How about you?
I'm fine too, thank you. Okay, today's topic is about descriptive text, but I will share screen first for today's material. Wait a minute. Okay, today's material is about descriptive text. Okay, today we will learn about definition, purpose, generic structure, language features, and example of descriptive text. But before I start the lesson, I want to ask you something. You must have been somewhere, right? For example, you visit Prambanan Temple. After that, you tell and describe to your friends about the Prambanan Temple, what it looks like, what's there. Basically, everything you see there in Prambanan Temple, you tell your friends. Indirectly, you have created a descriptive text. Okay, for more details explanation, let's start today's lesson. Okay, the first is about definition and purpose of descriptive text. Descriptive text is a text that describes a particular object. It can be person, place, animal, or a thing in specific or detail. And the purpose of descriptive text is to describe a particular object in specific or detail. So, descriptive text is a text that explains something in detail. It can be a person, a place, an animal, or a thing. For example, we are going to describe our favorite cat. So we have to explain it in detail, starting from what color is its fur, what color are its eyes, has a long or short tail, how old is it, what type of cat is it, what type of cat is it. You just need to explain in detail the characteristic and the behavior of that cat. Okay, the next is generic structure of descriptive text. There are two generic structure of descriptive text. The first is identification. It contains about the introduction of an object that will be described. So, in the identification only contains the introduction of a particular object that will be described. Okay, the second is description. In description, it contains about the detailed description about the object. It may include the information about the physical characteristics, behavior, traits, or other special details of an object being described. Usually, identification is located in the first paragraph, and the description is located in the next paragraph. Okay, next. Okay, the next is language features of descriptive text. There are three language features of descriptive text. The first is specific participant. Has only one object. It means in descriptive text, we only describe one object. For example, we will describe about Justin Bieber. So we must focus on describing what Justin Bieber is like, not describing other people. The second is adjective. When describing an object, we will definitely use adjectives. For example, beautiful, clever, kind, handsome, diligent, and many more. The last is simple present tense. The sentence pattern used in descriptive text is simple present tense because it tells the fact of the object described. Okay, do you understand about the material that I have explained?
Yes, Miss, I understand.
Okay, let's move to the next material. Okay, this is the example of descriptive text. The title is My Lovely Cat. Okay, I will read this text. I have a stray cat as my pet. He is really playful. He loved to play with me and the new things he found. He has orange and white fur. His fur is so soft, and I like to rub it for him. He has a long tail. He likes to play with it. He is also always trying to catch his tail sometimes. I also like to hold him in my hand. When I hold him like that, he will fall asleep. Okay. For the first paragraph is identification because it in this paragraph introduce the object to be described that is about a cat. And for the next paragraph, the second paragraph is the description because it contains a detailed description of the cat, the characteristic and the behavior of the cat. Okay, for the next example, the next example is about Celine Dion. Celine Dion is a female singer. She was born in 1968 in Charlemagne, Quebec, Canada. She started singing popular songs at the age of 12. Her first album was The Voice of God. It was originally in French, released in 1981 when she was 13 years old. Celine Dion could not speak English because her parents were French. In 1989, she started to learn English. In 1990, she had already recorded many English songs. She became superstar soon after she performed a song for Disney cartoon film, Beauty and the Beast, in 1991. Celine Dion married René Angelil in 1994. 3 years after her marriage, she had another hit song. It was a theme song to the spectacular movie Titanic. The title of her hit song was My Heart Will Go On. Okay, for the first paragraph is identification, and for the next paragraph is description. As I said before, uh, the identification is always at the first or at the beginning of the paragraph, and the description is in the next paragraph after identification. Okay, can you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, this is another example of uh, descriptive text. Now, please you read and decide which one is the identification and which one is the description. Okay, have you finished? Okay, for the first paragraph is identification or description.
It is identification, Miss.
Okay. For the next paragraph,
I think it is description.
okay, that's right. It means that you have already understand about the material. You can analyze the structure of this text. Okay. Okay, thank you. Maybe that's all the material for today. So it can be concluded that descriptive text is a text that describes a particular object in detail or specifically. Objects here can be a people, an animal, a place, or a thing. Okay, before I close today's lesson, any question?
No, Miss. I think no.
Okay, if there is no question, it means you already understand about the material. Okay, I will give you an assignment to make a descriptive text. The text is free to be about anything, about people, animal, place, or a thing. It's free up to you. When you finish, please submit it on Google Classroom. Okay, thank you for today. Thank you for coming to my class. I hope you really understand about the material that I have explained. Okay, see you and have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you. You may leave the room.